Welcome back to another video of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV with Donut. Anyways, so now we finally got into Sastasha's. So this is the dungeon, and as you can see, it's built up of the setup of a tank, a healer, and 2 DPS. And everyone does their part, you know. The tank runs in, gets aggro, healer does some damage, heals the tank, DPS attacks. You don't need that for later. The note will say one of 3 colors like green, blue, or red. Just keep a note on what it said. Another great way of leveling, like pretty fast, aside from the usual hunts, challenge logs, guild hats, and left quests, guild hats, etc., is also grinding dungeons. I mean, it's going to give you like the most EXP of everything else. Just depends on how much you really want to do the dungeons. And to make it even faster, don't forget to use food, because the 3% EXP bonus, in the long run, it's great. So the reason why I keep trying to stand to the side with this tank and to stop moving around, like, so you see this circle under your target. The arrow is pointing towards where they're facing. This part where the circle ends is considered the back, and the rest of the circle indicates the flank. The reason why I keep running towards the flank is because this ability, Heavy Thrust, it deals 170 potency when executed from the target's flank. Most of the time you want to attack what the tank is attacking, so they don't lose aggro. For the most part of this dungeon, it's mostly tank and spam. Oh, that's a lot of attribute points that I did not put in yet. It's always some stuff. So you want to kill these giant clams because they'll keep summoning these shade seekers, which deal like fire damage, and you know when it gets crowded, it kind of hurts. This pool is considered a bigger pool because there's like 3 mobs instead of 2, and they all hit pretty. Together they hit a little harder than usual. So just focus on what the tank is focusing on, and you should be okay. Look at that, leveled up already. Well, what did I say earlier? I think red. So you have red, blue, or green, and if you hit the wrong switch, I'm actually not too sure what happens, but you hit the switch here, and then you hit the inconspicuous switch, and then it spawns the first boss, Chopper. For the most part, there's not much to actually worry about. Just have the tank it, healer heal the tank, and just DPS him down. Watch out for his AoEs. Charge Whisker, you just sidestep back. Or you can stun him. And even though if I stunned it, it still paralyzed him. Okay. And then you have loot. So this is for tanks. So how the loot system works is if you can use it, then you can need on it. Like in your current class, if you can use it, you can need on it. And so like since it was tank gear, the tank can need on it, but because they don't need it, they passed on it. It goes to whoever grades the highest. I'm pretty sure that's in other MMOs too. Yeah. This dungeon might actually take longer than 15 minutes. So here we are at the second boss. What you want to do is take care of the ads first before you deal with the boss. So you take down the shallow tail reavers, and then you focus on Captain Madison. Simple enough. Pretty simple. What you can do is, in this room, it branches out to, can't really see it, but it branches out into other rooms. And what you can do is actually, if you want to, and if your party is willing to, especially the tank and the healer, you can clear out all the mobs, clear out all the enemies in this room and also the adjacent rooms for the EXP. But if not, kind of just go onto this platform, kill these ads over here. This tank is probably just going to go straight forward. And they're going to drop a key. Pick up that key and go to this door called the Captain's Quarters. But first, go off these guys.